Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mohan Reddy. నేను ఎస్ఏపి ఎఫ్ఐసిఓకి సంబంధించి కంప్లీట్గా ఎస్ఏపి ఎఫ్ఐసిఓలో ఉన్నటువంటి అన్ని టాపిక్స్ మొత్తం క్లియర్గా బోత్ తెలుగు అండ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజెస్లో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. సో మేబీ నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ ఫస్ట్ వీక్ ఐ విల్ స్టార్ట్ న్యూ బ్యాచ్. So those who are interested to join in SAP FICO, please contact below mention my mobile numbers. Both numbers having WhatsApp facility. So compared to other YouTubers, here I provide a best opportunity, here I will provide a material, each and every topic wise complete information, like interview related information also I will provide it, as well as each and every step by step configuration process, each and every step by step configuration process also I will provide at the time of video uploading time. Description I will provide complete information to link with word sheet link, as well as Excel sheet link, as well as PDF sheet link. So each and every topic, whatever I explained and uploaded each and every topic, and description mode I'll update. In description mode I'll updated word sheet link, as well as PDF sheet link, as well as Excel sheet link. Depending on topic wise I updated. So then today we'll discuss about the topic is custom vendor invoice posting. So as well as vendor invoice posting and vendor invoice clearing, the both topics today I'll explain. So let's go to the topic. So vendor invoice posting and clearing process. So first of all, vendor means vendor is the person, the company buying goods and services from which person. So this person called as vendor. For example, one company buying goods and services. For example, a company name A. So for example, ABC group of company buying goods and services to XYZ company. So here XYZ company is called as a vendor. So ABC company is our company. So based on these situations, today we'll post some entries. So this is the vendor invoice posting in single screen. So these are the most important and interview questions. So this completely vendor invoice posting is completely comes under the accounts payable, like it's called as a AR. So in previous class, I updated customer invoice. So in customer invoice completely called as a accounts receivable. Sorry, previous class accounts receivable, and today class AP. AP means accounts payable. Accounts payable means we are payable to the vendors. So regarding the goods and services purchasing purpose, we are paying to the amount. So accounts payable is nothing but completely comes under the payable. So accounts receivable completely comes under the accounts receivable. All the receivables like customers, uh, and accounts payables comes under the completely payables vendors. So we are paying some amount to the vendors. It is called as accounts payable. So here today I'll explain. And as a end user, accounts payable and accounts receivables is a very most important topic. So let's go to the accounts payable. So accounts payable nothing but vendor invoice generation as well as vendor invoice clearing. So here document type of vendor invoice posting in single screen as well as double screen. Vendor invoice posting T-code vendor invoice posting, the document type is KR. And at the same time, vendor invoice clearing in single screen or double screen, whatever, vendor invoice clearing is called as a document type is KZ. So the KR and KZ as well as comes under the accounts payable, and DR and DZ comes under the accounts receivable. So these are the document types are very most important at the time of interview. So this is the vendor invoice posting single screen T code FB60 and double screen T code F-43. So here posting keys, I'll explain the posting keys means debit posting keys as well as credit posting keys. So vendor invoice posting single screen debit posting key is 40 as well as credit posting key is 31. So at the same time, vendor invoice clearing. Vendor invoice posting means, for example, we can buy the goods and services from the XYZ company. So here, XYZ company is the vendor. So at the time, so these purpose, we can generate the and we can generate the we will generate the post. We will generate one entry based on the purchase invoice. So based on the purchase invoice, so we can generate the vendor invoice. If we can buy the goods and services to the some particular XYZ vendor based on the based on the based on the credit scenarios, in these situations we can post this vendor invoice generation using with the FB60 T code. The document type is KR and posting key indicates debit posting keys for the party and credit posting keys is the 31. As well as after posting the vendor invoice, so we need to clear that regarding that goods and service purchase amount. So we need to clear that vendor invoice posting amount. So in this situation, we can use the vendor invoice clearing in single screen. So using with F-53. So here the T code is F-53 for the vendor invoice clearing and the document type is KZ. So here in this, so at the time of document vendor invoice clearing time, the posting key is debit indicates 25 and credit indicates 50. So these are the most important T codes as well as document types as well as posting keys. So these are very important as very important for the accounts payable domain. So under the SAP FICO, under the accounts payable is the submodule. So the submodules, these are the most important accounts payable submodule. These are the most important T codes and doc posting keys as well as document types. So here let's go to the document entry posting. So here vendor invoice posting as well as posting and another as well as generation another. So vendor invoice posting. So here we can here I can use FB60. So we go to the So go to the SAP login pad, click on the login pad, user ID, and password, continue. So here vendor invoice posting key code is FB60 for single screen as well as F-43 for double screen. So here we can enter FB16. FB, sorry, FB60. There is no space. FB60 enter. So then automatically enter vendor invoice screen. This is the vendor invoice screen. So now we are in SSMB, Surya Supermarket Company. So here, if we before the document posting, if we can check the if we will check the company code is correct or not. So here company code SSMB. So but we are posting the entries in PIRC, PIRC. Then automatically company selected. So then automatically enter vendor invoice in the company code BARC. So what are the whichever company related documents we will post based on that before that we can check the company code is there or not. So vendor here we can select the vendor. So it means we from which vendor we can buy the goods and services. This purpose here we can select the vendor name. So there are previously we created a number of vendors. So here I can select I'll select one vendor. The vendor name is Reddy. So invoice date. So invoice date and posting date is the difference. Is invoice date means whatever the date mentioned in the physical document, the date is called as the invoice date. So here I can I'll enter for example today date only I'll enter and posting date means it automatically activated because today only we can post the document. So this purpose today date automatically it will be picked. Then amount. So here I will enter 1 lakh rupees. 1 lakh rupees of goods and services I will purchase from particular this vendor 81 Reddy vendor. I will purchase 1 lakh rupees of goods and services. So text here you can enter the text. purchase raw material or goods and services, whatever. Purchase raw material. Then go to here, GL account select. GL account means already vendor name selected. GL account means which type of goods and services will buy, or else some situations we can select purchase account also we can select. So go to the search bar, company code is there or not, we can select, and here we can select the raw material. Raw material, select on raw material. So why? Because I will select the raw material. For based on the now we'll post the entry regarding the purchase. So purchase means we can buy. We already purchased goods and services, whatever the goods and services goods. Based on the goods, I can select the raw material. Select here, and amount we can enter same 1 lakh. Enter, enter. So now we'll select that vendor name and date and amount, how much amount will purchase the raw material, and which type of simply like I mentioned raw material. So then go to the document, go to the simulator. Section code is not copied withholding tax. సో ఇది ఎందుకు డిస్ప్లే అయిందంటే బిఫోర్ దట్ మనం ఈ వెండర్కి విత్హోల్డింగ్ ట్యాక్స్ అన్నిటి మన ఈ కంపెనీలో విత్హోల్డింగ్ ట్యాక్స్ అన్ని కూడా ప్రాపర్గా చేసేసాం. సో విత్హోల్డింగ్ ట్యాక్స్ అనేది ఫర్దర్ స్టెప్స్ మీకు 1 by 1 చెప్తాండి. సో విత్హోల్డింగ్ ట్యాక్స్ మనం ప్రాసెస్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఆటోమేటిక్గా మనకు 1 lakh రూపీస్ గూడ్స్ సర్వీస్ రెడ్డి దగ్గర నుంచి పర్చేస్ చేసినప్పుడు రా మెటీరియల్ 1 lakh పర్చేస్ చేస్తే దానికి మనం టీడీఎస్ 2%, సెస్ 2%, ఇవన్నీ ఎంతెంత పర్సెంటేజ్ మనం పే చేయాలనేది ఆటోమేటిక్గా పిక్ అవుతాయి. So now we'll change the one more vendor, or else we can post another company. So ఇవన్నీ మీకు టీడీఎస్లు సెస్లు ఇవన్నీ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో చెప్తాను. సో బిఫోర్ దట్ వీ కెన్ ఈ డౌట్స్ అన్ని మీకు రాకుండా అగైన్ FB60 /n FB60 ఎంటర్ కంపెనీ కోడ్ SSMB select vendor. Here you can select the SSMB company related vendors. So there are three number of vendors is here. So Karnool Rice Merchant, Kushi Group, and Nellore Sudhakar. So here I will select. So the Nellore Sudhakar Group, select, and invoice date also 28 today date. It means physical document date. So it means physical document date. Then amount I'll enter 1 lakh rupees. Here it comes under the Surya Supermarket business. So Surya Supermarket business, I'll select the raw material means like rice bags purchase. So before that, before posting the document, here one error is generated: no amount authorization for customers and vendors in company code. So this is the tolerance error. Tolerance means nothing but we need to assign the employee user ID to this SSMB company. So this purpose, go to the new section and OB57, and go to the position user ID 36. Select here. Here BATG, this is the tolerance group for another company. So we need to change our SSMB company SSTG. Save. So before that, so from starting on again we'll need post. So here select the vendor. Sudhakar vendor, and invoice date 2805, amount 1 lakh, like narration, select the raw material like rice bags, and here we can enter the same amount 1 lakh and enter, enter. So go to the document, simulate. సో మనం వెండర్ కి సంబంధించి ఇన్వాయిస్ ని పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఏ purchase related invoice. If we buy any goods and services from the particular vendor based on the credit basis, in this scenario, we can generate this vendor invoice posting. So this is the vendor invoice posting document. That means vendor invoice posting means vendor invoice posting document is KR. So I already explained, mentioned KR. Vendor invoice posting document name is KR. So here you can see the document, document type is KR, and document date, company code, the posting date, posting period, everything before that we can check, and posting key. So here Nellur Sudhakar posting key here, posting key is 31. 31. So 31 means credit. So here Nellur Sudhakar credit posting key is 31, and Rice purchase debit posting key is 40. So then go to the save. So then automatically the document 4501 posted in company code. So మనకి vendor invoice సంబంధించి ఒక document ని post చేసాం. So at the same time, vendor invoice clearing now. Vendor invoice clearing now will post. And now we will clear the vendor invoice document. So using it F-53. So /n F-53. This is the vendor invoice clearing. So select the document date, and document number, and everything is these documents. So here you can check document type KZ. So I already told vendor invoice clearing document name is document type is KZ document. So it shows the KZ and company code, currency, period, everything you can select, and the bank account. So from which bank account we will clear that regarding that vendor related vendor invoice balance. So some scenarios we can pay cash mode. So some scenarios we can pay amount from bank. Maximum scenarios we can pay amount to the bank. So bank accounts only. So here I can select the SSMB bank account. So there are a number of bank accounts, but I'll transfer money from Axis Bank only. So select here amount regarding 1 lakh amount. I'll create the total 1 lakh and open item selection here. In SAP terminology, open item is simply we can call as a customer and vendor balancer, or else customer and vendor balance vendors report is called as a open item. So now we are going to the now here we are going to post the entry for vendor invoice clear. So this purpose here we can select the vendor name. So click here and select the company code. Then automatically SSN company vendor name. So we previously we buy the rice bags from Nellur Sudhakar Rao. So now we are paying amount to the same vendor. So click here, then enter. So here you can check here. Previously at the time of vendor creation, we can assign. I think we can assign 3% of cash discount. We can assign 3% of cash discount before 45 days. It means when we can buy the goods and services to the custom vendor. So, but we will the duration period, like a credit period, is 45 days. So before 45 days, we can pay that amount. Then automatically we can get the 3% of discount. So that is at the time of vendor creation, we based on that we can assign. So in this vendor, we already created 3% discount before 45 days amount clearing. So this purpose then automatically it will display 3%. 3% means 3,000. So in this scenario, we can select here 3%. So I can delete the 3% and post. The difference is too large bleeding. So it asking must and should 3% discount will be available. So in this situation, we just go back, again go back. Now we'll pay the 97,000. If we can pay the 97,000, then automatically the total balance will be clear. Well, because 3% already discount will be picked up. Because of we will clear the amount within before the 45 days of will clear the amount before 45 days of purchase. So మనం ఈ రోజే పర్చేస్ చేసి ఈ రోజే అమౌంట్ క్లియర్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి so then automatically the 3,000 discount will be applied. So now we will pay only 97,000. So select the 90,000, 97,000 account. Here we can select the vendor name. Select here, enter. One item was selected. So here you can sell total 1 lakh and 3,000 is discounted and the amount at 90,000, assign 90,000, difference 0 and not assigned 0. So simulate. So one more here, you can select the posting key. 25. Regarding this vendor outgoing debit posting is 25 and account. Again here you can select enter. Go to the document simulator. Account determination in chart of accounts. So there are errors. Debit posting. So here we can select and here we can select vendor name selected. Difference largest degree. So this error I'll update in coming video.